everybody, this is Sharilee Griffiths. I'm part of the Box Elders Safe Community Coalition. And I met with Diane the other day about a project that we're working on, and she wanted me to put together this quick video for you. So this is Let Freedom Ring 250. It is designed to help us celebrate the America 250, America's birthday that's coming up. But this has been intentionally designed with prevention strategies in mind. So what I'd really hoping for is that we can utilize these next few months to really bring our community together to strengthen families and really get everybody focused on families and prevention and building resilient youth. The Let Freedom Ring 250 adventures were intentionally designed to infuse evidence-based prevention strategies into the nationwide America 250 celebration. For the goal, of course, of strengthening families and building resilient youth. So first of all, it's built on the Goose Chase app. Some of you will be familiar with that, others perhaps not. It's super easy to get connected. As you can see here, it's basically downloading an app, entering the code, and we'll have our own personalized code for that. But anyway, very easy to get connected, and then one of the things I love about this is that while people do put in their information, it's just to connect them to their points that they're going to get later. So they are completely, it has complete privacy, and we don't have access to their emails or anything. They get to choose their team name. So it really, it protects their privacy, and they get to choose that level of privacy. So I'm going to be looking at some of the, you'll notice some of the verbiage that is used in the SHARP survey, because again, this has been intentionally designed to incorporate prevention strategies. So starting with family bonding, every single adventure involves the parents and kids spending quality time together, talking, learning, getting to know each other, and creating those positive memories. So quickly, just the components of every adventure has an intro. So for example, this one, and this is one of my favorite adventures. This came directly from one of the speakers down at Bryce Canyon last year, and what they did. But this one is about 250 youth spotlights. So again, it introduces the adventure. It gives the to-do, choose a youth to spotlight, your child, a neighbor, a student, or a friend's child. Then you're going to highlight their interests, talents, and things you admire about them. And basically what this is about, imagine if we had adults throughout the community who, choose a child and they look them in the eye and tell them, this is what I see in you. Here are the strengths that I see. And anyway, super powerful. Again, that speaker shared with us what they had done. So anyway, it gives the to-do. I love the tips section. Tips stands for teaching important parenting strategies. And so with this one, it's encourage your grandparents and neighbors to get involved, focus on strengths that reflect who they are, not just what they achieve, celebrate effort, kindness, character, strength, and growth. So the tips section is super important. And then of course they get points. It tells them what they do in order to get the points. So super powerful. This is based on the adventures, the Discovery Family Adventures that we've been doing for several years now. Here are just a few of the things. I'm going to go through these really quickly, but the different adventures put together. So there are over 50 adventures and more. We will have more, but there are some that encourage tourism, the 250 landmarks explored, 250 historical facts, local legends, local heroes. There are some that develop the patriotism. They actually learn how to say semi-quincentennial and what it means. They reflect on what freedom means. They explore America's founding documents. They build community. Most of the adventures involve activities that actually help the families connect with their community, the people in their community, the places in their community. As we know from the SHARP survey, this is a really important part of the prevention and helping youth for them to feel connected to their community. It helps build character. You've got 250 thank yous, 250 smiles shared, 250 kind acts. And again, I won't go into specifics. I could on each one of these because they're so amazing. But this is going to help our students as they build character. Skill development. Again, the social development strategy in action. Several of the adventures involve trying new things and encouraging kids to develop new skills. It's going to help with their resilience and academic success. got 250 days of curiosity, 250 books read. Now, again, keep in mind that 250, each family is only doing this once. Okay, so it's not each family reading 250 books. Each family does each adventure one time, and then we have 250 families that are from each of them doing it one time is where we reach the 250. And it could be 500, and hopefully it could be 5,000. We want to have every family participating, but we're just kind of, the 250 is just a play on America 250. But anyway, a lot of the adventures involve physical activity and helping families develop positive mental health habits. So you can see it really covers everything, all of the different things that we care about as a coalition, and the things that we are focusing on. So for example, and just really quickly through this, but the community, we provide rewards for the pro-social involvement. And we'll talk about the awards that we want to do as part of this project as well. With family, it's focusing on the family attachment and providing opportunities for that pro-social involvement and providing rewards for pro-social involvement. The peer individual, there are some of the adventures that help with that belief in the moral order and interaction with their pro-social peers, and the pro-social involvement and rewards for pro-social involvement. It's going to help decrease the risk factors, the low neighborhood attachment. We already talked about how it's going to help connect them to their community. Poor family management. We're going to help. I love the tips section. I like to say, with the tips section, we teach parents what they don't know, and mostly just remind them what they do know, because we as parents get so busy parenting that sometimes we forget to let the kids take the lead. We forget to encourage creativity. And so this is just a reminder of, hey, here's how you can use this adventure to help build resilience. And it just really is a great reminder for parents. It's going to help with that family conflict as well. So getting to those rewards, what we talked about doing is that we would provide 5 monthly family reward events for participating families. And here's, you can see some of the ideas I just brainstormed. We don't have to do this, but these are just some ideas. But what we would do is, for every family that reaches a certain level of points, basically, completes a certain number of adventures, they would qualify for this monthly family reward event. This is something that we did with the Discovery Family Adventures, and it was very, very effective. We also would provide prizes for participating families. We'd provide prizes for the top earning families, those that get the most points. And then we'd also have some that we do as a drawing, so that every family that reaches a certain level gets put in for the drawing. And that helps keep everyone involved. So we don't have families that maybe they, find out about it a little late and they're like, oh, well, we'll never be able to catch up. That's okay. We're going to have all different kinds of prizes. And again, this helps provide those rewards for the pro-social behavior. Again, through the adventures, we're going to be able to address some of the parental attitudes towards antisocial behavior. It encourages parents to talk to their kids about these character building skills and whatnot, and just really, I noticed from our sharp data here locally, one of our areas is that attitudes towards antisocial behavior. And so we really need to focus on that. And this is a great way to do that. Of course, the academic failure, as we mentioned, many of the adventures include those learning and academic exploration. So we're going to be able to personalize our hub. We'll have full personalization and management of the hub, and that's going to be included in the $1,000 for the hub. And so we'll have that. It's not going to be any extra work for anyone. That will all be taken care of. We're also going to be able to spotlight our local events. Okay, so of course there are the 50 adventures specifically designed already, but we'll be able to spotlight our A-frame messages. We can spotlight other opportunities for families that are available in our community, specifically America 250 activities, and also if there are other things going on that are family oriented, we can spotlight those. And through our hub, we'll be able to communicate with the local families. The goal is to get every family connected to the hub so that we can then be able to communicate with them about the different things that are going on, things that we sponsor, as well as, other things happening in the community that our different partners are providing as well. This is going to be a great way to help us gather data. We can see the number of families participate in the back end. We can see which adventures and activities are most popular. We'll be able to see what the families are actually doing. So we can then take those spotlights and spotlight local families. And it's going to provide a lot of content for our social media and for the different things. And in talking with Diane, she also would like to have some pre and post surveys. And so we'll be able to do that and really gather information about the impact of this project. Okay, so as far as promotion, we'll get everyone involved in helping. Our coalition members can help promote it. The schools can help get the word out to families. We'll talk with Brigham City, have their help. The America250 team, our businesses, they can help with posters and social media, and the nonprofit organizations can help with getting the word out. So this is going to be a project that is really going to allow us to have full community involvement. Everybody will be able to get involved, focus on strengthening families, help spread the word about Box Elder Safe Communities Coalition. And this is the really cool thing about it too, is we're really going to be able, with us being the really sponsoring this, our hub, our Brigham City hub, is going to bring a lot of awareness to the coalition and what it is that we do. It also will provide, so in future opportunities, we can introduce the Disagree Better hub, or to address the sharp increase in antisocial issues in our area, or the Inhalant Discovery Hunt, or Catch My Breath Parent Hunt. Lots of different things that we can do to carry it on, because when we get to the end of this project, we're going to have the families, a lot of families will be connected to our hub. And so then we can continue using that hub to promote our activities and our strengthening families activities and prevention activities. So the budget that we talked about, it will be $1,000 for the hub, for our local hub. And then we thought at 5 family reward events at $300 each, that would be $1,500. We'll have $500 for prizes, and then $500 for like promotion and printing. We could print posters and invite the businesses to put the posters up in their window, so we can really make this a full community just all the way around. So that is Let Freedom Ring 250. I'm super excited about it. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. My email address is Wattson, Wattson, at mydiscoverydestination.com. And I know Diane wants to get your feedback and your thoughts as well. So we're super excited and hope that you can see the value in what it is that we're doing. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, everybody.